to another episode in the deep playthrough of Mankind Divided. Let's read the loading screen. They contain pretty handy recaps of where we are. Backstreet bargains. Jensen's augmentations had been damaged during the bombing and he needed a specialist to fix them. But what should have been a quick detour to see his doctor turned into a lot more when he found Valley gangsters in Collar's shop. Collar did get Jensen's augments back online though, and in the process discovered some highly experimental augments hidden inside the agent's systems. Using them could be dangerous unless Jensen retrieved a neuroplasticity calibrator from elsewhere in the city. Here we go. We were over here and I was almost done exploring the place. I'm not really going for like items and stuff because that would just be stealing from him. But I am just going for the environment, checking it out. It's all so detailed. It's amazing. Polymer linkage stabilization. See if we can talk with him.
Man, you know I love you, Jensen, but we both have work to do. What do you need?
This calibrator you need. What is it exactly?
It's a device that allows me to measure and manipulate neuronal connections. I mean, I can eyeball with the best of them, but for any type of advanced procedure.
So you can't optimize my system without this device. And Otar just happens to have it.
I was having a shipment of tools delivered to somewhere I shouldn't have. And Otar intercepted. I'm sorry, Jensen. This situation I got with the Diwalis, it's not really your problem.
Starting to think it is.
Alright, these two we already did earlier in the previous episodes, but these top ones are new. So that's also a mental note. You can indeed go back to people you talk to for some additional dialogue.
What else do I need to know about Otar?
Otar Botkoveli is the second in command of the Diwali crime family here in Prague. People say he is a good guy to have on your side.
And if you're not on his side?
Then you hide behind a wall and hope Otar doesn't find you. It's frustrating, Jensen. I got this deal with Otar's boss, Radic Nikoladze. Way under the table, super secret. The Diwali are supposed to stay away from me.
Guess Otar didn't get the memo. Tell me more about your relationship with the Diwali. What exactly are you caught up in?
Well, you see, it's not so much a relationship. Not so much with the Diwalis, per se. It's more of an occasional contact with Radic Nikoladze.
Alright. So this contact you happen to have with Radic, then?
The problem here isn't me so much. Radic has a habit of keeping things from Otar. And Otar, he doesn't like what he doesn't know. So he puts heat on me as a way of putting heat on Radic. Trying to burrow into his secrets, you know?
Does Radic have secrets buried here with you?
My deal with Radic, part of this deal, is that I don't talk to anyone about my deal. Not Otar, not you, no one. No offense, Jensen, you scared the shit out of me. Otar, he scares the shit out of me. But Radic is worse than both of you put together.
Alright, pretty cool that he starts off this whole dialogue with like, yeah, we're busy, let's get to work. And then actually there's quite a significant portion of dialogue still available. It's really nicely done. In most other games it would indeed be, yeah, sorry, we're busy, let's get back to work. Full stop. And then no more dialogue. So that's really, there's really like a layer of depth in this game, if you ask me.
That's all I need for now.
Which other games do not.
And hey,
F.
good luck with that shit. Don't fry yourself, alright?
Right. By the way, the color of this blood and stuff is also pretty spot on. Often blood is just really off color in games. And let's read this one. Samizdat Besplatny. Resolution 3507, a problem for all. Lit lag top story. If you're augmented, you must be aware that the United Nations are sleeping peacefully at night beneath the cover of their olive branch with dreams of stripping you of your rights and dignity. The UN's Resolution 3507 is an obscene moral betrayal. Rooker's Ark are rightfully attacking the insidiously labeled Human Restoration Act for going against the very things the United Nations supposedly stand for. Without a control chip inserted for good behavior and official papers congratulating you on your loss of rights, resistant Augs will be promptly herded into more suitable accommodation courtesy of their local law enforcement. Welcome to Gollum, citizen. But what if your all-natural 100% prime society stake? It doesn't affect you, does it? Consider this. 13 elected individuals have ruled that over 7 million human beings must give up their livelihoods without appeal to give up their livelihoods without appeal to be licensed and monitored as if criminals. And I'm guessing you weren't asked for your opinion. Augmented or not, who will the next inscrutable world power summarily judge as problematic? Resolution 3507 puts the world on notice that organizations like the UN feel they can do what they wish. It's time to tell them otherwise or become the next pariah en vogue. We have been warned. It's actually all pretty, cool writing and actually more straightforward than I would expect game developers to do nowadays. Like criticizing the UN and stuff. Anywho, just one moment. Inscrutable. I'm just curious what that exactly means. I know a little bit what it means. Impossible to understand or interpret. Alright. Side story. Panchaea at the bottom of the deep blue secrecy. In 2027, Panchaea was humanity's titanic plan to save the world. A 1.5 kilometer deep installation plunging to the bottom of the Arctic Ocean. Built by a 100% augmented workforce, it was our hopeful answer to climate change. Until it mysteriously blew up on the day the Augs went crazy. 2 years after the incident, it remains conveniently unclear what happened at Panchaea. Amidst conflicting reports of human remains, corporate sabotage and radioactive salvage, we wait for the official truth. Engineering failure or another augmented horror story. More and more, Panchaea feels like $1 trillion hole in which to hide $1 trillion secret. Alright, they are on the right track with those suspicions. You're Mr. War. Nuns and posers. Hungry seduction. It's of course a play on Guns N' Roses. Pretty funny. Lights, balloon. Bastards, zombots. Oil for blood. Alright, the art design are really color rocks. The signed poster here, those little details, it's all really pretty cool. Implosion of gas. Alright, let's get out of here. And also, when we came in, Metallica, not Metallica but Metallica, Iron made in China, Iron Maiden. ADGA, ACDC, I guess. The Jamin Brothers playing in your city. Oh Lord tour. Phono Yards. Good little spoon man. Yellow Rebel. Submarine Club. You also had the Yellow Submarine, I think, from the Beatles. Anywho, when we get in, we passed the computer I couldn't hack in the previous episode, the level 2. But now with augmentation upgrades, we have to check that computer. Or I want to check that computer. Really cool Joker or a clown graffiti. But before doing that, I would like to check out where this nice little burger looks pretty good, to be honest. Man, there is so much detail in this game. With a little bottle of Zop or something. Crime Stars. Niyashia Hakim speaks out against the Human Restoration Act, a scandal at the heart of the All Lives Matter. Summer Tour meltdown. Empty seats cancelled. Shows. Man, it's almost, I'm not sure whether Black Lives Matter was a big thing in 2016. Yeah, maybe it was already, but it's all really similar. When in a rush, Kava Piluka. Anywho, I was curious. Man, there really is so much going on here. Pretty amazing. Where this other exit leads to, pretty sure it will lead to the sewers. But this may be handy to know that there is another way. Ah, okay. I already was here before. And then I was checking this guy out. I totally missed, or maybe that was closed off at the time. I don't even remember. Anyways, I totally missed that hallway over there. It's pretty stupid. Because I already found this dude earlier in the previous episodes. So I could have gotten to Köhler right away. You could totally bypass the bookstore. Anyways, let's check out that laptop. See if he has anything else to say.
My favorite universal soldier! What do you need?
Nope,
That's all I need for now, Doc.
Yeah, okay. And hey, good luck with that shit. Don't fry yourself, alright?
we already read those. Man, I totally missed this computer station. Oops, sorry. I took your gyroscopic emulator. Rabbit, hop into augmented rock. Alright. enough of Kohler's little hideout. Right, this computer, I wonder whether Jensen is now level 2 hacking. I'm not sure. No. So how do I upgrade my hacking level? Is my question. Maybe I need to upgrade all these to another level. Probably. Hacking capture level 2. Alright, let's read the hacking augmentation. The MHD995 hacking device is a 9 GHz processor with software and hardware custom designed for intrusion of computer network. It is installed as a modular attachment to the typical neural weave, such as Serif's Weave 7. Allowing the user complete control over hacking operations without the need for any tactile device or virtual interface. The most elementary function of the device is to commandeer network hubs and use them to launch further attacks on the system. Without further improvements to the informational warfare obfuscation system or the Kostikian neural optics node fortifier, the user is at risk of discovery by network safeguards, though operational success can still be achieved with quick thinking and a strong knowledge of in-system workarounds. At advanced levels of operation, the augmentation can directly access and control a variety of electronic devices. Numerous internal software upgrades come pre-installed with the MHD995 but are deactivated by default. When the user's neural weave grows accustomed to the rapid processing and dismantling of level 1 security systems, the MHD995 can increase its clock speed by tapping into the unused computational power of the intraparietal sulcus, a portion of the brain responsible for numerical processing. Monitored and facilitated by the neural weave, the MHD995 can achieve a clock speed of 9.8 GHz, allowing it to dismantle level 2 security systems. Alright. This one I guess I already have. Camera domination. Hack level 2 security systems. There we go. Alright, so that's the one I needed for level 2, but then because you have 3 hacking options, you'll have like hacking, capture, hacking, fortify, and hacking stealth. So what does this do? Increase defense rating point of fortified nodes by a factor of 2. Alright, I will do that later. That's fortify. And over here, what does this one do? Decrease the likelihood of detection during hacking attempts. Hacking stealth. The informational warfare obfuscation IWO. Augmentation blinds network security systems to the user's hack attempts by subverting local intrusion detection subroutines. It achieves this through an array of anti-detection rootkit processes, each unlocked after the MHD995 hacking device has fully integrated the IWO into the neural weave's processing cycle. The basic operational mode of the IWO module involves the installation of a code-level rootkit. This rootkit immediately seeks out vulnerable security subroutines and blinds them to the user's hack attempts. Furthermore, it seeks the system user registry and works to escalate the network privileges of the intruder until they reach administrator status. This process is greatly improved through activation of the regenerative and polymorphic modes. Reduce the likelihood of node capture detection by 50%. Alright, we already have that one. In level 2, 30%. When the user's neural weave grows acclimatized to the processes required by the rootkit, the IWO can activate the supplementary regenerative mode. This system ensures that any detection of the user is instantly rendered useless by multiplying the intrusion signal by a factor of thousands. Most systems identify this as a false alarm and self-delete the intrusion alerts. Some systems are smart enough to identify this as the work of a rootkit and require further obfuscation in order to be deceived. Alright, let's buy this one. And then it goes to 45. If the rootkit fails to obscure an intrusion effort, the IWO has one last trick up its sleeve. Once the neural weave has integrated the regenerative modes into the processing pathways, the rootkit can insert polymorphic code into the intruder's network system. Network signal. Polymorphic code causes the signal to continuously self-scramble, further reducing its in-system presence. Even with all these improvements, there is always the possibility to trigger a network security alert during node capture. The use of additional anti-detection and anti-apprehension software is highly recommended for elite level hacks. Alright, let's take this one as well. So we're becoming quite the hacker. And maybe, yeah, let's just also do a bit of fortification. Or, no, let's just upgrade this one a little bit better. We have turrets, robot domination, that's for later. Only requires 1 praxis, it's pretty cheap. Alright, here we go, all the way up to level 5. You know what, I will do that once I need it. Here we go. Alright, we have 2 registries to capture. Let's start with this one. What does nuke do again? Right. Where is nuke? Let's quickly check out what that nuke does. Stop worm software. This program freezes any diagnostic attempt by the network for several seconds, granting a hacker's precious time to complete a system hack. Freezes any trace attempt for a few seconds. Usage only usable once the trace has been triggered. Pressing left trigger to activate. Each activation consumes 1 copy of the software. Alright. And then the nuke software. By the way, let's move this around. This program uses overwhelming force to instantly overtake system nodes regardless of status or level. The brute nature of this tool ignores stealth for fast results, causing a 100% detection when used. Functionality instantly captures a node of any rating with a 100% chance of being detected. Move the cursor over a node, press Y to activate. Each activation consumes 1 copy of the software. Alright, so that's the nuke software. Let's just see how far we get. What's this? A directory. What are directories again? Hack them to move throughout the map towards the registries. Alright, that's nothing. The directory. Alright.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Alright, that was a close call. I really don't like to bother you with this, Mr. Erba. The deal you and I have, it seems to be causing waves with your subordinates. To Radic Nikolacek or something. Of course, I've told them nothing, but any chance you can get them off my back before they rip up my shop? Oh dear, I think I hear them. It's a little bit weird that I have hacked now. This is the second, or maybe the third laptop I have opened up from Kohler, and they all have different emails. While an email shouldn't be dependent on the inbox shouldn't be dependent on the computer you use to access it, but whatever. Reference: I'll send the boy with your food as soon as it's done. Expect a delay though. The city's a mess this morning. The chicken foods. Reference email: high octane timestop.mail. The chicken food order. Hey foods. For delivery, my man. One chicken food special, extra feet. One number 4, no onions. One number 6, extra onions. 2 containers of food sauce. As usual, time machine accounts. Thanks. Alright. I assume this is secret talk for an augmentation order or something. This is code talk. Alright, book deal. Robin Johannes to high octane. So high octane, that is color. Ah, now I understand. It are different email addresses. We are in a different inbox, I think. Because in the other laptop it was another name than high octane. Dear Mr. Keller, my name is Robin Johannes. Up until recently I was a university professor in cultural anthropology. I'm in the process of writing a book about the change in perception of augmentation and the augmented and how that is influenced by public opinion. I think we are in the midst of a historical retelling of the facts about the augmented and their history in our society, and that this reflects something that human civilizations have gone through before many times. I am certain you have heard the saying history is written by the victors. It is a truism, of course, but one with particular weight in these times, don't you think? There has been quite a lot of backlash about this in my academic circles, but I am adamant that this is an important work that must be completed. I suspect that, given your particular background and past involvement in the wheels of government, you might have some pointed insight into the current climate. Would it be possible, perhaps soon, to meet? I would like to interview you and discuss some collaboration on this project. Yours, Robin Johannes. Alright, interesting. Learning moment for myself. What the hell is truism again? Truism. A statement that is obviously true and says nothing new or interesting. Alright. Clear? And we are good to go, I guess. Or am I forgetting something? I'm not sure. Anyways, next objective is to get to the casino. This side mission. Caller says I can find Otar Botkovelli inside this underground casino in the Seastad district. Do I need to get some more stuff for that? Yes, I think I could use some stun gun ammunition. For the rest, I'm pretty good. I was doubting, shall I go to the apartment now and restock a bit? But no, let's just get to that Sriska district. Sista. Immediately. Bestseller. Lepsi Prodetje. And pretty complicated language check. Rane a Knie, Joseph Weil. Alright, here we go. Already took out all the guys outside. Ah, shit, I need to... Shall I activate that vision enhancement? Smart Vision is an optical membrane implant that enables users already equipped with the yeah, no, you know what? I wanted to use it to yeah, you can really identify easily hidden safes and collectibles and stuff, to just double check whether I indeed checked out everything here. But I do also find it a little bit of a cheat mode. But yeah, do I want it or not? Because I could just simply not use it, only if I want to double check it all at the end. You can of course also use it as soon as you get in somewhere in an apartment. Just use that X-ray vision and you immediately know what to do. But for me, the fun is also in finding stuff yourself. A little bit of a sense, a challenge, and then a sense of accomplishment. And an upgrade like this totally negates that. But it can be handy if you just exit an area to just double check whether indeed you mocked up everything. Highlight nearby targets on the field of view. Locate enemy robots and devices through walls or other solid objects. Slightly reduce smart vision energy consumption. Highlight useful items within the confines of the smart vision's area of effect. Yeah. Yeah, this is for instance what I mean. This is like a total cheat mode. You immediately see everything everywhere. This one, greatly reduced energy consumption. What does this do? Persons and devices present through walls. And what does the basic thing do? Nearby targets. No, if I want it, I don't need it for targets. I really need it for useful items, so to say. So that would be 1. This is 0. Yeah, it's only 3 praxis. Alright, I will go 3 and then 4, 5. Yeah, okay, I will use it, because I can also use it when I throw smoke to actually see enemies in the smoke. So it also makes sense for an AUG to have this ability. So we will just go with all of them. I will quickly read it. Smart Vision is an optical membrane implant that enables users already equipped with the retinal prosthesis to locate and reveal persons and robots beyond walls and obstacles by emitting frequency. Oh, don't I already have this? Sorry, I'm think I may have already have this. Because when we got here, that was after... that was before he was reset. That was it. Because before, on our way towards this doctor, I did use that vision ability. So then I had it. But that was before it was reset, I think. Alright, let's just activate it. Equipped with the I Know retinal prosthesis to locate and reveal persons and robots beyond walls and obstacles. By emitting frequency modulated carrier waves, the sensor detects body heat, heart rate, respiration and electrical activity, and then through collaboration with the Wayfinder radar assembles a complete image of the person or devices, producing the detectable effect. It sends also devices. A two-dimensional representation of the target silhouette to the retinal prosthesis, where it is projected as an overlay onto the user's field of view. Alright, let's take that one. And then a bit of energy saving. Due to the sensitivity to the ambient electromagnetic field produced by the user's other installed augmentations, the smart vision frequency transmitters require a dedicated power supply. To counteract a negative signal to noise ratio. With fine-tuning, the frequency modulator can be set to cancel out the noise from the user's EM field, requiring less energy. Alright, slightly reduces smart vision energy consumption. And then we also go with this one, greatly reduces the energy consumption. Near perfect tuning of the smart vision frequency modulator can significantly reduce the augmentation's power requirements. There we go. Alright, let's see what it shows. Yes, it does show items. This is what I mean. It shows like laptops, interactable items you can interact with. Like over there, the vents. And it also... there's a vent behind that bookcase. It looks like... also like a painting over here. That's a window. Alright, but it can be handy for the reason I'm using it now. Just to double check that I've covered all my bases, exploration wise. I cannot use it that often because it does use quite some electricity. Alright, let's get out of here. Here we are. Back in Prague. And we need to get to the Sista district.
Jensen, it's Miller. Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
Cool color, by the way, for an apartment building. Alright, let's get to the train station. It's a pretty cool picture, I must say. Looks pretty gruesome.
humans here
I will
must
charge you
want
with
out.
obstruction if you do not disperse.
Right. So here's the train station, and we will be going to the Sista district. What's this? Rumors of a cult. Yes, I will check that out later. There we are, there's Sista district. Yes, I need to take the train over here and then probably exit over here. There we need, here it is. We need to find Otar Botkavelli inside his underground casino in the Sista district. What's this? I was caught off guard by yesterday's attack, and I suspect I'm not the only task force agent who was blindsided by it. I need to report to our offices in the Sista district and find out why. Yes, we need to get back to the TF-29 office. And what the hell is this? Ah, TF-29. Alright, so we do need to get into the train. We'll be doing that in the next episode, hitting the 40-minute marker. Guys, hope you enjoyed.
Or something.
Hope to see you in the next one. And for the meantime, do not forget, always do keep on gaming. See you later.